A mission from Canada headed by Victor Fedeli, Minister of Economic Development and Trade from the Government of Ontario, was in India recently. The minister spoke to CNBC-TV18's Jescilia K about the job and investment opportunities in Canada and conversations around free trade agreement between both the countries. Listen in.
In Canada, we have free trade agreements that allow us to trade freely with 50 countries. And so we see a lot of countries entering the province of Ontario, setting up their businesses so they can export worldwide freely, as we do. So we would encourage both federal governments to continue their work towards coming to a free trade agreement.
Canadian startups coming to India and Indian startups going to Canada, how do you see that happen?
Yeah, it's definitely, the startups are definitely happening with Indian startups expanding in Ontario, and there's no question that Ontario startups look to India as well. We're both tech centers. Ontario is the #2 tech cluster in North America, behind Silicon Valley. We have 20,000 tech companies, several 100,000 tech employees, and Ontario is only a province of 14 million people. So we see real growth opportunities for our tech company startups here, but every week there are tech startups from India that come to Ontario to grow and to scale up.
So I would like to understand, how do you see the movement of people and students especially, because now that everything has opened up, they're looking at overseas opportunity to study and about also the job opportunities going forward.
A student perspective, the families know that Ontario is safe, and that's why we have 75,000 students. We also have 380,000 unfilled jobs in the province of Ontario today. We have 65,000 STEM graduates, science, technology, engineering, and math graduates every year. We find jobs for them. We have employers looking to hire graduates. Come to Canada. Our immigration is open. The federal government has announced the opening of 500,000 annual immigrants. So let's work together and make sure that you are getting the education that you want in Canada and find a job and a place for your family.
Well, with that, it's a wrap on this edition of